Hello my dear friends, welcome to my new video. In this today's video, I Pranav Ford, your master teacher of Little Dear Sir channel is here with you a very new and interesting topic, that is forces and its types. It is the topic of physics and we use it daily in our life. So let's get started with this today's video, but before the starting, like, share and subscribe our channel Little Dear Sir and tell in the comment box if you like this video. Welcome in your channel Little Dear Sir. Think about it. How does a boat move forward? Now, have you seen a boat railing in the water? So, how does it move forward? By paddling, right? How does the football go forward? By kicking. How does a bullock cart go forward? By the bulls. By applying push or pull force. Now, when we push it or pull it, the push or pull force is called nothing but the force. What happens when a spring is pulled? Now, suppose this is the spring and you are pulling it with your whole power. It expands, right? A blacksmith hammers hot iron. Now he is hammering, the shape of the iron will change because it is hot. Shape of object is changed. Now what happens here? The shape of the object is changed. How does this happen? Now have you thought how does this happen? All this happened due to the force. Okay? What is force? Now first we will see some facts about the force. No object changes its position or shape on its own. Now suppose there is an object, without applying force on it, it can't change its position or shape. Force is required to move or change the shape of an object. Force is used to change the direction or shape of an object in motion or to stop it. Suppose the ball is rolling. If you roll it, you apply force. If you stop it, you apply force. So, on the both condition, force is applied. So, everything acts on force. Definition of force. Now, definition of force. A force is a push or pull acting upon an object as a result of its interaction with other object. Now, when we apply a push, means moving it forward, or pull on any object, it is called nothing but the force. Very simple and very easy definition. Types of force. Now everything has a types such that forces have some types. Now when you kick a football, you contact your foot and the football makes contact with each other, touch with each other, physical contact is there. So here it is called as the contact force, the first type of the force. Second, non-contact force. I hope you have played with the magnet in your childhood and the iron nails or iron fillings. When you put that around there and the magnets automatically attract that without touching it, in air only. Because in the childhood we feel it very interesting. So it is nothing but the non-contact force. There are also three types in the both. In contact force there are three types: muscular force, which is applied by us, frictional force and mechanical force. One by one we will see in detail. In non-contact force there are also three types of forces: magnetic, gravitational and electrostatic. Next, contact forces and its types. First we have the muscular force. First we will see the definition of the contact force. Forces that act on a body either directly or through a medium are called contact forces. Now they are acting directly or through a medium. It is called as the contact force. First we have muscular force. The force applied with the help of muscles is called muscular force. Now we have muscles, so when we are applying the force by our muscles, by our strength, it is called as the muscular force. Muscles used to paddle a cycle. Now when you are playing the cycle, you are paddling it and your foot are being strong, their nerves are being stretched. So it is a part of muscular force. Muscles used to lift the weight. Now when you are weightlifting, there is also the use of muscles. Next we have the mechanical force. The force applied by a machine is known as the mechanical force. Now any machine, in day by day we are using the machines to make our life easier, so it is called as the mechanical force. Now here, mechanical force of a pulley to lift water from the well. Pulley is also a machine by which we can pull the water. Now what happens is, why can't we pull it directly? When we pull it up, it is against the gravity and we need to apply more and more and more force. But because of this pulley, we pull it down and it is with the gravitational force, so it is easy to pull. Next, mechanical force of a gear in a machine. Now there are the various gears which is used and the force is applied. Third, we have frictional force. Frictional force is a type of contact force which acts between two surfaces in contact. These surfaces tend to oppose the motion of one surface over the other. This is called as the frictional force. Let's take some examples. When you put your hand or smash the hand on your wall, it comes back. So it is a type of frictional force. Suppose you are playing the cycle and you are pedaling and at a moment you stop. At some point it will go front, but after that it will stop. Why? Because the frictional force between the tire of the cycle and the road. So frictional force is applied by the two objects, the rubbing of the two objects. Now here this person is pushing this door. Okay? Friction when you push something. Now the motion is like this and the pushing force is from here, but the frictional force is coming from this side. So from both the sides the force is being applied. Now when you try to run faster, your friction is there between your legs and the this surface. When you try to run on the soapy water or in the bathroom, it is soapy to touch or it is slippery. So what happens is your feet you fall down because there is less friction and it can't hold your foot and the surface tightly. Next, non-contact forces. Now we see the three types of the contact forces, which are muscular force, mechanical force, and this last one, which is the first muscular force, mechanical force and the frictional force. Next we will go with the non-contact force. First of all, we will learn what is the non-contact force. Forces that act through spaces without making direct contact with the body are called non-contact forces. Means there is no direct contact by the air or any medium. They pass and there is applied a force. First we have the magnetic force. The force exerted by a magnet is called magnetic force. Suppose this is a magnet. Like this, the magnetic field is there by which the magnet attracts the things behind it. So it is the magnetic force. Now attraction of nails using a magnet or attraction of one piece of magnet with another. These are the types of the magnetic force which comes in the non-contact forces. Gravitational force. Next we have the gravitational force. The force applied by the earth to pull objects towards itself is called gravitational force. Now what does the earth do? It is a natural force by which the objects come to the center of the earth. It is called as the gravitational force. Now who invented gravitational force? The Newton. Friction when you push something or a falling of the ball always is a gravitational force. Electrostatic force. It is also a type of non-contact force. Static electricity is produced on materials like rubber, plastic and ebonite due to friction. The force exerted by such electrically charged materials is called electrostatic force. Now in childhood, what we used to do, we used to rub the balloon or rub the comb with the hairs and some piece of papers. When you take it close to it, the piece of papers automatically come up because the electricity, or we can say that the electricity charged neurons are protons are there in the which we have rubbed. Because of that the protons are being formed, electrically charged protons, and it is automatically the piece of papers are coming up. Now next we have the last step, that is the combined force. While acting, it's taking place, various types of force act on the object in question. These forces work on the object at the same time. Now what happens when many forces act on one object? It is called as a combined force. Now here, sailing of a boat. Here the frictional force is there, and here the force by the paddling. So the two forces are applied, so it is a combined force. Here when you take a bucket, from here we are applying our muscular force, and here the earth is applying the gravitational force. So two forces are applied. So this was our video on the forces. If you like this video, like, share and subscribe our channel Little Dear Sir, and in the comment box you like this video, welcome in your channel Little Dear Sir.